The Social Security Administration has recently introduced an update that could have an impact on survivor benefits, and this change may help many families. Survivor benefits are payments made to eligible family members when a worker who is paid into Social Security passes away. The purpose of these benefits is to provide financial support to surviving spouses, children, and in some cases, dependent parents. The new policy seeks to make the process more accessible and beneficial to those who qualify, ensuring that families are not left without help during difficult times. Survivor benefits are an important part of the Social Security system. When someone dies, their work record can still provide income to their family. A widow, widower, or surviving divorced spouse may be eligible to receive monthly payments. Children under the age of 18, or up to age 19 if they are still in school full-time, can also qualify. In certain cases, disabled adult children who became disabled before the age of 22 may receive these benefits for life. The new Social Security Administration policy focuses on making sure survivors have a clearer path to apply and receive what they are entitled to. For a surviving spouse, the amount of benefits depends on several factors. If the surviving spouse has reached full retirement age, they can receive 100% of the deceased worker's benefit amount. If they are younger than full retirement age, the amount may be reduced, but it still provides crucial income support. Widows or widowers as young as 60 may apply, and if disabled, they can apply as early as 50. A surviving spouse caring for a child under age 16 or a disabled child of the deceased worker may also be eligible regardless of age. The recent policy update aims to make eligibility clearer and provide more flexibility in certain cases so that survivors can make informed choices about their benefits. Children can also receive survivor benefits if a parent who worked and paid into Social Security dies. Generally, each eligible child can receive up to 75% of the deceased worker's basic benefit amount. The combined family maximum is capped, meaning that there is a limit to how much the family can receive overall, but these payments can still make a significant difference in covering living expenses, education costs, and other needs. The Social Security Administration has reinforced its commitment to ensure that children who qualify are not left out, and the policy update highlights this responsibility. Dependent parents are another group who may qualify. If a parent relied on the deceased worker for at least half of their financial support, they may be eligible to collect survivor benefits. This is especially important for older parents who may have limited income sources or who never built up enough work credits of their own to qualify for Social Security retirement benefits. The updated rules aim to ensure that these dependent parents are considered more efficiently during the application process so they do not face unnecessary delays in receiving the support they need. The application process for survivor benefits can sometimes feel complex, and the Social Security Administration has acknowledged this concern. The new policy includes efforts to streamline the process, reduce delays, and provide clearer instructions for applicants. This means fewer families will experience confusion about what documents are needed or how to prove eligibility. Survivors will benefit from improved communication and simplified steps that help them focus on healing after their loss rather than being overwhelmed by paperwork. The SSA is also focusing on improving online resources so survivors can begin the process more easily without unnecessary travel or waiting in crowded offices. It is important to remember that survivor benefits are not automatic. An application must be filed with the Social Security Administration to begin receiving payments. The new policy does not change this requirement, but it does aim to make the steps simpler and more understandable. Survivors are encouraged to contact the SSA as soon as possible after a loved one's passing to avoid delays in payments. Early communication helps ensure that survivors do not miss out on months of benefits that could make a meaningful difference in their lives. One area of change relates to widows and widowers who may also be eligible for retirement benefits on their own work record. In the past, the choice between retirement benefits and survivor benefits sometimes caused confusion. The updated rules give survivors more flexibility in how they claim, which can help maximize their lifetime income. For example, a widow could begin receiving survivor benefits at age 60 and then switch to her own retirement benefits at a later age when her own record offers a higher monthly amount. Likewise, someone might choose to take their own retirement benefits first and then later switch to survivor benefits if those become more valuable. This flexibility helps families create strategies that fit their unique financial situations. The Social Security Administration is also emphasizing outreach. Many survivors may not even realize they qualify for benefits, especially in cases involving divorced spouses or disabled adult children. For example, a divorced spouse who was married to the deceased worker for at least 10 years may be eligible for survivor benefits, even if they are no longer married at the time of the worker's death. Similarly, disabled adult children who became disabled before age 22 can qualify for benefits tied to the parent's work record, sometimes for the rest of their lives. The updated approach encourages the SSA to provide clearer information so that no eligible person misses out. Survivor benefits can be a lifeline, and the agency wants to make sure they reach the people who need them. These changes do not mean that benefit amounts themselves are drastically higher across the board. Instead, the improvements come from better clarity, increased flexibility, and a stronger effort to reach eligible survivors. Families who may have been uncertain about their eligibility or confused about the application process will now have an easier time. This can translate into more families receiving timely financial support, reducing stress during a period of loss, and making sure survivors feel supported by the system that their loved one contributed to throughout their working life. Eligibility still depends on the deceased worker's contributions to Social Security. The worker must have earned enough credits during their lifetime for their family members to qualify. Social Security credits are based on work and earnings, and most people earn up to 4 credits per year. The number of credits needed for survivor benefits depends on the age of the worker at the time of death. For those wondering if they qualify, the best step is to contact the Social Security Administration directly. Survivors can call or visit an SSA office or use online tools to check eligibility. The SSA provides calculators and guidance to estimate potential benefit amounts, which can help survivors make informed decisions. Since each family situation is unique, survivors should review their options carefully to ensure they are making the best choices for their financial future. Survivor benefits can provide stability for families at a very challenging time. Losing a loved one often brings both emotional and financial hardship. The updated policy is meant to ease that burden by making benefits more accessible and understandable. Whether it is a spouse needing income support, children who require help with daily expenses, or a dependent parent without other resources, survivor benefits exist to provide a measure of financial security. The Social Security system continues to evolve, and updates like this show an effort to meet the needs of families in today's world. While the core structure of survivor benefits has not changed, the new policy can make a real difference in how easily survivors receive the help they deserve. Families should take time to learn about these benefits and apply if they are eligible. By doing so, they can ensure that the hard work and contributions of their loved one continue to support them even after their passing. This change is not only about financial numbers, but also about peace of mind. Knowing that survivor benefits are available and easier to claim can provide comfort during a time of grief. Survivors should not hesitate to reach out and ask questions, because understanding these benefits fully is the key to making the most of them. Families often face difficult choices after losing a loved one, and financial uncertainty can make those choices harder. Survivor benefits offer a foundation of support that can help families maintain stability. The recent policy update, by focusing on clarity, flexibility, and accessibility, ensures that this foundation is stronger and easier to reach. In this way, the Social Security system continues to honor the contributions of workers and provide dignity to their families.